Welcome to CARICOMP Insider, where high-tech facial recognition meets real-world intelligence.
A middle school principal in Baltimore woke up one day to threatening messages, police protection at his house, and a career on pause. The reason? A recording of him making racist remarks. Except he never said any of it. The whole clip was generated by AI, his voice faked, good enough to fool an entire community. If that makes your stomach drop, it should, because the technology that framed him is now cheap enough for almost anyone to use. The next time a video lands in your group chat, the one that proves something shocking, you genuinely won't be able to tell by looking. And neither, it turns out, can the experts. So how do courts decide what's real anymore? That's what surprised me. They've basically stopped trusting their eyes. The question is, what do they trust instead? Let's start with what most of us get wrong. When people worry about deepfakes, they go hunting for glitches. The eye that blinks weird, the lips that don't quite match the words, the lighting that looks off. That instinct comes from every how to spot a fake article you've ever seen, and honestly, it used to work. But the fakes got better. According to legal experts who study this, we're reaching a point where even trained forensic witnesses can't reliably tell a real video from a manufactured one. The glitches are disappearing, so courts made a quiet but massive shift. They stopped asking, "Does this look real?" They started asking, "Where did this come from?" That's the whole game now. Digital evidence gets into a courtroom when it passes 4 tests. First, origin. Can you tie the file to a real source and a real timestamp? Second, integrity. Can you prove nobody altered it after it was captured? Third, chain of custody. Is there a documented record of every single person who touched that file? And fourth, it has to follow the rules, specifically the federal rules of evidence. Miss even one of those, and the other side has a crack to pry open. Now here's the part that protects you. According to a survey of federal judges, you can't kill a piece of evidence just by shouting "deep fake." Vague suspicion gets you nowhere. A challenger has to give a concrete reason why this specific file is suspect. Once your chain is solid, the burden flips onto them to prove it's fake. And the tool that makes that chain unbreakable? It's just math. Investigators preserve something called a cryptographic hash, a unique digital fingerprint of the file. If a single pixel changes, the fingerprint changes. So instead of arguing over opinions, you point to a number that proves the file hasn't been touched since the day it was captured. But there's a trap hiding here, and it catches good people. Say you get a file and you want to help. You run it through an AI tool to clean it up or reformat it. Many of those tools spit out a brand new file with freshly invented details. New author name, new creation date. None of it real. You just tried to be helpful, and instead you handed the other side a reason to doubt everything. For the rest of us, the lesson is simpler. Don't fix a photo or video before it matters. You might be erasing the proof it's genuine. So here's the shift that changes everything. The person who wins isn't the one with the sharpest eye for fakes. It's the one with the best paper trail. Truth stopped being about what a video looks like and became about the story of where it's been. Let me leave you with the whole thing in 3 sentences. Deepfakes are now too good to catch by looking, so courts don't even try. Instead, they ask where a file came from, whether it was changed, and who handled it along the way. The evidence that survives isn't the prettiest, it's the best documented. So the next time something shocking shows up on your screen, don't ask if it looks real. Ask where it came from, because that's the only question that's still honest. The full story's in the description, if you want the deep dive.
Now you know something most people in this industry don't. Use it. And when you're ready to put it to work, caracomp.com. We'll see you tomorrow.